You might think you've seen all that Sonic Adventure has to offer, but trust me, even if you got all the emblems, this game's layers run way deeper, and we'll see it in this video, packed with gameplay tricks, easter eggs, cut content, and lore that changes how you view the story. Number 1. Nobody knows this, but playing as Sonic, it's actually possible to skip over half the game. You go from Windy Valley directly to Red Mountain. After clearing Windy Valley, head to the rock next to where the cave that leads to the other part of Mystic Ruins would be later in the game. You need to jump on the side of the rock so that Sonic is directed at the sky, and spin dash off of it and onto the mountain. Next, you need to head to the top left, which may take a few attempts, and continue to fall until a tunnel appears. Fall through it, run up on the walls, and then perform the Lightspeed dash into the wall. Congratulations! You are now in an area that normally would take a few hours of playtime to reach. You can grab the Lightspeed attack, and honestly, at this point, it's better to quit to the main menu and return, so Sonic can go back to the entrance of Mystic Ruins. Because if you proceed to Red Mountain, well, the late game cutscene where Tails takes you to the egg carrier actually plays, and after Sky Chase, you arrive there, which is insane that it's something you can even do, but you'll be stuck there. It's a soft lock. Even if this trick doesn't really work for skipping half the game, at least it allows for getting the Lightspeed attack early. Number 2. You probably remember that to beat Sonic's Casinopolis stage, you need to deposit rings in the giant vault until you can reach the high ledge, around 400 rings or so. But if you are willing to stick around and hoard an absurd amount of rings, the game will start building a giant golden statue of Sonic in the vault lobby. Yes, piece by piece, a golden Sonic figure rises. The more rings you pour in, the more complete it gets. By the time you hit roughly 5,000 rings, the statue is fully formed, as a tribute to Sonic made of gold. Yeah, good luck having the patience to gather 5,000 rings. The statue actually appears in the Knuckles version of the stage, proving that Sonic canonically did gather all these rings. Funniest thing is, Knuckles can simply break it with a single punch, destroying all of Sonic's effort. Now that's a crazy rivalry. Number 3. There's a character designed for Sonic Adventure that didn't make it into the final game. In the Speed Highway stage, you'll notice some billboards, an unknown female character. For the longest time, fans wondered, who the heck is that girl on the sign? Fast forward to 2020, and a former Sega designer revealed the answer. She's Spider-Girl, a scrapped character concept from Sonic Adventure's development. This designer, Satoshi Okano, will have a full video about him, by the way, even shared old sketches of her and another cut character, a Batgirl named Fly the Vampire. It seems she lasted far enough into development to get plastered on those in-game ads, but ultimately got cut from the playable cast. Some fans have speculated that elements of Spider-Girl and Fly the Vampire might have later inspired Rouge in Sonic Adventure 2. Regardless, it's wild to think an unused character is literally hiding in plain sight on Speed Highway's billboards. Number 4. This one blew my mind when I first learned it. The big water creature, Chaos, the final boss of the game, is actually a mutated Chao. Yes, those cute little Chao in the gardens share their origin with him. According to Sonic Adventure's Japanese backstory, Chaos was originally a Chao that came into contact with the power of the Master Emerald. The energy transformed that Chao into an unique being made of liquid chaos energy. Essentially, Chaos became a guardian deity to protect the Chao and the Master Emerald. That's why Chaos is protective of Chao. Knowing this backstory recontextualizes the whole character. Chaos isn't just a random water monster, it's the final mutation of a Chao, which, as Sonic Frontiers later revealed, evolved from the ancients over thousands of years. So it's like Chaos returned to the form of that ancient ancestry. So the ultimate villain is actually just a big grown version of the very cute pet you raise on the side after levels. This game is brilliant. Number 5. Station Square has its own bizarre secret, and it involves a certain immovable resident, the Burger Shop statue. You might have noticed this life-size statue of a guy standing outside Twinkle Park's burger shop. Turns out, you can pick up and carry the statue around, and things get real goofy from here. NPCs will even react and warn you to not throw him on the water. This actually references an urban legend about the curse of the Colonel, when a Colonel Sanders KFC statue was tossed in a river by celebrating fans and cursed a baseball team. Yup, Sonic Adventure nods to that bit of folklore, implying this burger guy is like Station Square's Colonel Sanders. Players have had fun trying to drag him onto the train, into elevators and other things, with hilarious results. Even Sega acknowledged the joke during the gameplay footage for the Sonic Symphony presentation. Number 6. Remember the Sky Chase stages? Originally, it was planned that they would have a giant mechanical dragon as a boss. In fact, early screenshots and design docs show that Sky Chase Acts 1 and 2 each had a dragon boss, red in Act 1, blue in Act 2, that you would fight in the skies. Fans dubbed the scrapped foe the Sky Chase Dragon, or Egg Hydra. For whatever reason, it was cut from the final version. However, remnants of it were left in the game's data, and clever modders have re-enabled it in the PC version via hacks. The dragon would have flown alongside the egg carrier, presumably attacking Sonic's tornado with fireballs or lasers, and you'd have to shoot its heads. It's such a cool concept, and honestly would have made the Sky Chase levels a lot more memorable. We do see something similar years later, the Ice Dragoon in Sonic Unleashed and Egg Hydra in Sonic 06, but the fact that Sonic Adventure almost had this crazy Sky Dragon battle in 1998 shows how insanely ambitious they were. Number 7. Now here's a neat trick with Tails. Playing as him in Windy Valley, you don't ever have to touch the ground to reach the goal, because Tails only uses flight energy when he's going up, so you can actually jump once and just hold the hover, then simply guide him gently downward to the finish. It makes the whole racing Sonic ordeal super easy. Just avoid obstacles and let gravity do the work. Try it the next time you play. It feels absurdly easy and kinda good to flow through the entire level. Number 8. Some Sonic Adventure levels underwent major changes. The most famous is Windy Valley, which is completely different from the version shown in early prototypes. Fans sometimes call the lost version Windy Valley Beta. This original Windy Valley had a distinct layout. It was much larger, more open, with blue textured platforms and a massive vertically oriented design. So why was it changed? Possibly for performance or design reasons. The final Windy Valley is more streamlined, and most would argue not as great as the beta version would be. But here's the cool part. Modders and hackers reconstructed the beta Windy Valley for you to explore it. Discovering this feels like unearthing a missing level. If you're curious and playing on PC, you can actually try out the Windy Valley beta when playing this time around. Number 9. If you want to raise some super rare Chao, this secret is for you. The adventure fields hide 3 special Chao eggs. First, in Station Square, head to the City Hall area. You'll notice a shop with a shiny gold egg on display. How to get it? Well, there's also a rock sitting in a corner of the area where Sonic fought Chaos Zero. Pick up that stone and swap it with the gold egg. The shop door will open, letting you steal or adopt the Gold Chao egg. Next, in the Mystic Ruins, hop into the small lake and look for a weird stone panel on the wall. Push it and a silver Chao egg will pop out of the waterfall and float to the surface. Finally, on the Egg Carrier adventure field, inside one of those prison cells, there's an Onyx Chao egg sitting there. Step on the switch to open the cell door and claim it. Once you take them to the Chao Garden and hatch, you have this new, very unique Chao to take care of. Raising them feels great, because you had to go on a little scavenger hunt to get them. Number 10. Green the Rabbits from Sonic Advance 2 actually makes appearances in Sonic Adventure. This was retroactively added in the 2003 DX version, so if you played the Dreamcast original, you wouldn't have seen her. She appears after you clear Casinopolis with Sonic or Tails. As you exit to Station Square, Green will swoop across the night sky above the city. In fact, some fans interpret that in that moment, she is who drops the ice key in the alley for you. These cameos are purely Easter eggs. Green doesn't interact with anyone. Thankfully, modders have made her playable, replacing Tails and making her own campaign. This mod is definitely worth checking out and installing. Seeing Green skateboarding in Ice Cap is just too fun to miss out on. Number 11. Saving the best for last. You can play as Metal Sonic in Sonic Adventure DX. You have to truly 100% the game, meaning all 130 emblems. It's a hefty challenge, but the payoff is sweet. Now you can replay Sonic stages as Metal Sonic via time trial mode. You can even get an achievement for beating all the levels and all ranks as him. No, it's not like Metal Sonic has a storyline, this is just fan service. Interestingly, the Dreamcast original didn't have this feature. If you've never experienced the Sonic Adventure levels with Metal Sonic, that alone is a reason to dust it off. So go for that 130th emblem and unleash Metal Sonic. You've not truly finished Sonic Adventure until you play as him in Emerald Coast. Also, Adventure 2 has just as many crazy secrets as Adventure 1. Click the video that's appearing on screen right now to find out 9 hidden secrets in Sonic Adventure 2 that'll make you play again.